Hello, hello, hello. What's up, my crypto legends? How you doing, my friends? Yo, 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 what's up, my crypto legends? Yo, 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 yo. Hello, hello. What's up, my crypto legends? How are you doing? Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Right, I got someone in the comment section to check out. Right, guys, I need you to. I've seen a few people commenting and they suddenly have been deleted. So just let me know again in the comment section, all right? How are you doing? If you wouldn't mind, could you take a look at XTZ and or Theta? Yes, Tezos and Theta. Let's take a look straight away. How are you guys doing? Hello, Revanth. How are you? Long time no see. Right, let's take a look at Ethereum is popping, guys. Ethereum is popping. We got a nice measured move on Ethereum all the way up to the $4,300 range. We are going to get slightly rejected at $4,000 area, okay? But it looks very, very strong, okay, to come at least to the $4,000. So that is a great long opportunity right over there. We've been talking about Ethereum inverse head and shoulder for quite a long time here. If we go to our Twitter account, just to, go here at Bitcoin Census, I need to show you, because we were talking about this inverse head and shoulder on Ethereum. Guys, let me know in the comment section. I think you can hear me, you can see me. We got inverse head and shoulder potentially for Ethereum. Anyway, we did talk about it here on Twitter, guys. If you don't follow us on Twitter, make sure to follow us. The link is down below in the social media area. Okay, already hitting 3,800. I am not long in this, guys, but if it is a good longing opportunity, I'm very conservative. I'm probably waiting for a retracement. We might not have that retracement. And taking a look at the VPVR here, Ethereum has broken this major resistance zone, which was at the $3,650 approximately, where we had a couple of touches of resistance and a huge wall here of money. As you can see on the VPVR, we just pierced through this range, so it is very, very likely that the next stop is going to be around just below $4,000. We should be heading up there with no problem. We have hardly any volume in between 3,650 and almost $4,000. That's why we are rushing. We're having this very nice pump with not that much volume. Okay, there is all right volume. If we take a look at the 5 minute, you can see that there is pretty high volume on the pump that we just had a few hours ago here. So there is a pretty high volume, and I think Ethereum is not going to have any problem at all to go to the $4,000 range. All right, we are pumping pretty fast right now while I'm doing this live stream, guys. So first of all, let's try and smash up the like button. All of you in here, guys, it'd be much appreciated. I'm going to take a look at Tezos here straight away for George. 1 second. Let's take a look at Tezos. It is XTZ. And Theta Network, extremely bullish on Theta. Theta's looking very, very good. Right, what have we got here for Tezos? This is the 4 hourly here for Tezos. Right, let me just get the VPVR out of the way here for Tezos. Let's zoom in on the chart, and for Tezos, we are kind of forming an ascending channel, broadening wedge. If we connect the higher lows right over here and the higher highs, it is a kind of an ascending broadening wedge. We're not touching the resistance or support levels now. Tezos did manage to touch the all-time high here, not the all-time high, sorry, the high from May right over there. We touched it. We went all the way up here to the $9. So the all-time high here was around about $8. We touched $9. Then, yeah, that wasn't a clear breakout with not a huge amount of volume. Came straight back down. So we can clearly see here on Tezos that we are forming a kind of a descending channel, right? Or a wedge potentially. It could be a wedge, could be a channel. We're just about to pop out from this descending wedge. If we connect the highs here with the lower highs, This is on the 4-hourly chart, so this is looking pretty bullish. We are just about to break out here from this major resistance zone. If we do break out successfully with some pretty high volume, it is very likely that we are going to climb here again to the highs of just around about $9. Okay, so stay cautious here with this Tezos pump that could happen in the next coming days or hours even. We haven't got a long time here inside of this descending wedge. Now the lowest part where we could go on Tezos, in my opinion, would be $6. I don't think we'll reach that range, but if we do, that's going to be a major buy zone. We can clearly see here these higher lows. It would be a very great buy zone here before we start pumping for Tezos, in my opinion. Now let's take a look at Theta Network here quickly, because Theta, I'm extremely bullish on Theta Network. Yeah, the last thing that we talked about from Theta is this ascending triangle right over here. We have this ascending triangle, right, breaking the support level right over here, coming back down, retesting here the support, which is round about the $6. Okay, just underneath $6. We talked about this ascending triangle in one of my videos. You know, we had the bullish case and the bearish case. Bearish case played out, which was the width here from this ascending triangle from the breakout, and this was the target here, just hitting around about that $5.60 here for Theta. Now, what could happen for Theta is your question. Well, taking a look at Theta, as I mentioned on one of my videos, this is what I am looking for Theta. Okay, Theta is looking very bullish. Notice here on the 4-hourly, zooming out, we are printing a higher low right over here. We created this descending wedge over here that we did break out to the upside. We're just getting in that retracement, and now we are getting ready for that next leg up. Okay, so extremely bullish on Theta Network. Very bullish chart. Okay, we are just getting a nice bounce. My ultimate low here for Theta was $5. We went to $5.60 approximately. Now we do have a very strong range, as you can see, which is this orange box where we have been bouncing here for several times. It's very unlikely that we won't hit that $5 range, because that this support right over here around about that $5.60, $5.80 is super strong, as you can see here in the past. All right, could we fall down? Yes, of course we could, but if we do, that is going to be a major buy zone. That $5 range, we have the support level from these higher lows, as you can see here on the chart. So that is what I got for Theta. Theta is ready for that blast off. Okay, it could happen in the next week or in the next couple of weeks, guys. I know it's boring price action, everybody wants it to pump, but then it will start pumping very hard in the next coming weeks at some point, and then you want to rush into this trade. So you could, I might potentially put a swing trade and put my stop loss below $5, because the risk here from where this could go, and this is all the way up here to the $15. Now you can make, you know, 3 times or 4 times of what you are risking. Now even more than that. Okay, the risk management here is absolutely great. Where you want to put your stop is below these higher lows right over here, support level. You know, you enter right over here, your stop loss here just beneath the $5, maybe $4.50 range approximately, then this would be a great trade, okay, to hold here for the next coming weeks for Theta Network. I do see this exploding. And Theta Network can be traded on Bybit. Okay, Bybit has got you know, a bunch. They have added a huge amount of cryptos the last few days. Huge amount of new cryptocurrencies here on Bybit. Okay, you got the best bonus down below. Also, they got $1,645 worth of bonus, all depending on what you deposit. Okay, here on Bybit. Now let's analyze. I'm back. It says Gareth, hello, welcome. Kushal, hello sir. Hey Andy, says Dr. Min, hello. Hello, alt season oncoming. Alt season oncoming. Yeah, potentially. Let's take a look at the altcoin season, right? Well, first, fear and greed index is at 70. It's at greed. So it was at extreme greed last week. Now, what we want to take a look is at this. Okay, altcoin season. Altcoin season still not. We are going to hit that altcoin season at some point in the next coming week. Okay, now we are at the it's not even Bitcoin season or altcoin season. We're just halfway there to see if we're going to go to altcoin season. I do believe so. It's going to come in the next coming months. So yeah, just a bit neutral here, looking at the index seasons. Not Bitcoin season, not altcoin season just yet. Hi Andy, good to see you. Christine, hello, how are you doing? Christine, I remember you saying something about Ethereum. Now it is pretty clear on Ethereum, okay? Stay cautious, don't use too much leverage, but yeah, basically we are going to hit that $4,000 where we're going to have major resistance at $4,000, but we should be breaking it pretty good, okay? Take a look at the VPVR here. It's where we have most of the volume at $4,000 right over there. So Ethereum very likely to climb up easily to the $4,000 where you could take some of your profits off the table, because we might get a little bit of a sell-off here, a little bit of rejection, or depending on what BTC does as well and the market sentiment. But we should be, you know, climbing to $4,000 very, very easily. We are $200 away. Now, where would you put your stop loss? Now, this would be a one-to-one trade if you have missed out, because yeah, we've already pumped quite far away now from the $3,650 range, which is, you know, this major neckline from this potential inverse head and shoulder. So stop loss well below this range, around about the 3,550 would be a decent stop loss. But I would, you know, I'm not in this trade just yet. If we retrace, very likely I am going to come in and then put my stop loss below this potential right shoulder, okay? As I'm a conservative trader, you know, I might miss out on this one. All eyes on BTC right now, because BTC is getting a little bit overextended at the moment, guys. We have this ascending brawling wedge, which is slightly bearish, but BTC is going absolutely crazy. Now, like I mentioned on one of my last videos, all right, on my last video, what I wanted to show you here also was this, okay? Very, very similar price action like I talked about today. Very similar price action is happening for BTC, where you did have that distribution phase, okay, back in May, right? We had the May sell-off, consolidation, we have the pump that we've had here in between July and August, the retracement, and then starting to pump, breaking the highs here, the lower highs right over there, and now getting supported here at this neckline, okay, from this head and shoulder scenario right over there. Now Bitcoin is moving very, very similar from back then, okay? So we can expect BTC to absolutely pump in the next coming weeks. We do not know. I think, you know, looking at the bearish divergence, major resistance above us at $59,000, okay? Looking at the VPVR, guys. Yeah, I mean, there's a wall of money. We're going to have to need a huge amount of billions, okay? And long positions to smash out, okay, the $59,000. All right, we can clearly see that there's been that resistance over here. And we also see the resistance of the VPVR. Very, very important, guys. Very important. So you do not, I know a lot of people are bullish. They want to long because they think this is going to pump, you know, keep pumping for the next coming weeks. It is possible. Bitcoin can go parabolic, but you know, you don't want to long when we are here. You want to long at the retracements. You want to short when you're pumping, right? So I would say that this would be a short opportunity around about, you know, $58,000, $59,000. Stop loss in between $61,000. Because unless, you know, your stop loss might get hit, okay, but that is fine. You're risking so, you know, a little bit of you know, of your capital, because the potential gains can, you know, they're all the way down to the $51,000 would be my target here from this potential drop, this potential retracement. But anyway, that is all on you guys. I'm not going to tell you where to buy or sell eventually. I'm just giving you my analysis, what I can see. Yo, Connor, how are you doing? Yay, I managed to get in at the beginning this time, says 81HM. Very well. Yo, Ethereum. Hey, Andy, says Mohammed. Yeah, S2F, stock to flow model. Ethereum is booming, guys. Yeah, you know the deal for Ethereum. It is pretty clear, okay? Now, the choice is yours, okay? Your risk, okay? We did talk about this inverse head and shoulder for a long time. I did think that we were going to come in slightly lower to 3,200, especially looking at BTC, but we did not. And now we are breaking the resistance, and this should be holding very nicely as support. Now there are two options right over here. We either go all the way up to the $4,000 major resistance, in the next coming hours, or in about a day or potentially two, we go to that range, okay, having a little bit of a pullback and a little bit of volatility. Those are the two scenarios, guys, all depending on your risk, if you can take this. Stop losses should be well above here, this major resistance that should be turning into support. So, because of the volatility, it would be a good area around about the $3,500, okay, all depending on your risk management. But yeah, everything is pointing out that Ethereum should be having that leg up at least to $4,000 in the next coming hours or day or two. Now the measured move is getting this inverse head and shoulder. We get the head to the neckline from the breakout. 4,300, 4,400 is that measured move, okay? We'll be touching all-time highs. That is the measured move. This is not going to go all the way up here in a day or two. It might take even a week or a couple of weeks, okay? All depending on that price action, those crazy corrections, and then come back up. Now, that would be, that would be the price action potentially if it's going to be in the next coming weeks. Now, it could take a few days, and we might go super parabolic, just like what happened right over here. We might go parabolic in the next few days and reach those targets. So, good moment to trade Ethereum. Should we buy now Ethereum? I mean, this is on you guys. I'm not going to tell you when to buy. I am going to wait for a small retracement, okay? And I might miss out, but it is very, very likely that Ethereum is going to go to 4,000, and it might take a few hours, okay? It might take a few hours to hit $4,000. I'm a conservative trader in this case, especially looking at BTC. I'm seeing BTC a little bit overextended, hitting a major resistance. This is up to you guys, but everything is pointing out, okay? This is a clear inverse head and shoulder, all right? Clear inverse head and shoulder, if you can see it. So this support at 3,650 should be holding nicely. Your stop loss could be below this 3,650 major support, okay? Everything's indicating that we should be hitting at least $4,000 in the next coming hours. We have no volume at all on the VPVR. If we zoom out on the VPVR, you can clearly see that this is why the last hour or two, Ethereum has had a pretty decent pump, because we broke from this area of the VPVR, and now we have no volume. We have a space here on the VPVR. The next volume peak is at 3,950 approximately. So if I take the price close to the VPVR, you can clearly see where I have this purple box, right? Can you see the purple box where I have it here? Right, this is where the VPVR ends, right? And now we're just piercing through, as you can see here with the price action. We still have another leg up potentially to the 3,950 approximately. That would be a good area to take some profits, because the Ethereum price might get heavily rejected, okay? The VPVR sometimes works like magic, guys. It is magic. Check out, the space that there is. This is why we were getting rejected just at the end of this wall of money, guys. And now we're just breaking through. Next up is 3,950 to be more exact. So if we retrace, it is likely that I'm going to long Ethereum, okay? What's happening with Bitcoin? Most importantly, guys, we need to check out Bitcoin. Now, another thing that I want to say before going through the comment section, getting very low views today, not too much people. If we zoom in here on the Bitcoin price, sorry. Okay, it's something quite similar, not the same. It's a little bit more parabolic the last couple of weeks, but we were bouncing here on BTC on this major support here back in August and September. We broke support, retested it as resistance, then had the crash, right? So is something similar going to happen here? Well, potentially it could. You know, there are a lot of bearish signs. Right, this is the 4-hourly chart. Let me just zoom in for you guys. As you can see, we did have these support levels bouncing in support, as you can see, in this uptrend. We broke the uptrend. Are we going to retest the resistance? We did just touch it yesterday at 58,500 approximately. Now are we going to retest the resistance again, maybe hitting $59,000 and then having that correction? It is also very possible. Very possible. All right, guys, let me go through the comment section, see what's going on. Already hit the like button. Thank you very much, 81HM. Thank you. Hello, Ravanth. Hey, bro, could you check GRT and DAP? Yeah, let's take a look at GRT. Hey, Andy, big fan, says Mohammed. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at GRT straight away. What's going on with GRT? Okay, let me just get the VPVR out of the way. We do not want the VPVR here. Just do some basic chart analysis. Right, let me take a look at this crypto. We are getting hit by major resistance, and this is exactly the 75 cents. Why is it a major resistance? Well, we did struggle to break it right over here at the back here. This was in December of 2020. We have 75 cents being a strong resistance here. Also strong resistance right over there. Support right over here. Resistance over here. So when we manage to break this resistance, it's going to turn into a very strong support. I also do see very, very choppy though. Very, very choppy. And to be conservative, I would say breaking 80 cents. There is an inverse head and shoulder right over here. Okay, but there's very, very, very choppy. As soon as we break 80 cents right over here, we should be climbing up at least to the 90 cent level. So I think this is the next move on GRT. GRT is looking very, very bullish, okay? You could anticipate this long move. It is very, very likely that this is going to pop, okay? Especially, let me just get some lines here out of the way. This was some analysis that we'd made on GRT. It seems like there was a head and shoulder right over there, as you can see. This broke the neckline, as you can see over here, and also met the target all the way down there. So we can take this trend line out of the way. This is old stuff, old news, old charting. We have a bear flag right over here also. Take this out of the way. Why is this box here? Just let me check out this box. There's also a major resistance zone here. Yeah, this is what we got for GRT in the immediate short term. Okay, so if I just take also this also broken out from this descending wedge. Okay, so we are targeting on GRT the top of the wedge, which is $1, approximately $1.05, around about the $1. This is very much ready for that pop up. Okay, guys. We're starting to see some green volume coming in here. This is ready to pop, in my opinion. So this is what I got for GRT. We've got the descending wedge right over here. We do have a kind of inverse head and shoulder, very, very choppy one. You could probably go to the daily chart here to check out this inverse head and shoulder. See if we can get some noise out of the way. No, there's even more noise here. So this is what I got for GRT, guys. We're all FOMOing. Yeah, this is the moment where you want to be very, very careful, guys. I see a lot of people talking very, very bullish, okay? A lot of people are extremely bullish, okay? Yeah, so be careful, guys. Be careful. I am a little bit cautious. If Ethereum does retrace, if Ethereum does give me that opportunity to come down to the 3,000, who knows, 3,700 or 3,720 even, that would be good enough. That was going to give you an opportunity to get in, okay? But as I said, Bitcoin is, the leader. Bitcoin is the leader. We have such a strong resistance above us, guys, that it is absolutely crazy. I would have shorted this $58,500 that we reached. I would have shorted it. It is crazy how parabolic this has gone for the last couple of weeks, guys. This is not the moment we want to become bullish. As soon as we have that decent correction, if that correction hits $50,000, guys, I'm going to be super bullish when we hit this level. It's going to be this top right over there. Let me just go zoom out here. Let me go to the Bybit chart here 1 second. Yeah, if we come all the way down to this level, same thing here with the VPVR. Let me just show you the VPVR. This is on the 4-hourly chart. If BTC corrects all the way down here to the $51,000, check out the wall of money that we have to back up on the VPVR. It is also looking at the Fibonacci retracement. I'm not sure if we are going to get, be that lucky, okay, on BTC and have that retracement. But it would be that would be a major buying zone. If we get the Fibonacci retracement, that is coming at least to the 38% retracement. Would be a decent drop, but still hitting the 38%. And that would be my major buy zone. I would be starting to heavy long in this area. If we do get that another leg down, hitting $48,000, I will add to my position to ladder my position down here. But we maybe not going to get that opportunity, guys. We need people to get scared a little bit. People need to get a little bit scared with a pretty aggressive drop. Something similar to here. Something similar to here. We need an aggressive drop. People are coming a little bit over bullish with this movement. We do see that, we are seeing YouTubers calling for $70,000 BTC already. All-time high. Yeah, this is pretty alarming when this happens. Should we buy Ethereum? Very good question. I think Ethereum could have a retracement. If it retraces, it would be, you could buy in here, okay? You could buy here. I think there's an easy pump to 3,950. Easy pump, okay? That is easy money right over there. I'm not sure if we will have that retracement. I'm not sure if we're going to get that opportunity. I do see an easy pump to $4,000 range to this peak, okay? There's an easy pump. We hardly have any volume. Hardly have any volume, okay, all the way up here. Could you check audio, please, says Connor. Yeah, straight away. Let's take a look at audio here for Connor. Straight away. Right, on audio, we do have holding by a thread, a major support range. Okay, let me just get this box all the way to this. Here in the past on audio, this is why I got this purple box. Okay, we do have a major resistance right over there. This is exactly the $2.05 approximately. We have resistance, we have support right over there. We had a little bit of a dive here. And then finally not managing to get above. Falling back down. Audius is in a major buy zone. Major buy zone audio is in because we have had a major pump right over there. huge amount of volume. I did get someone in the Telegram group saying, you know, that he entered around about $2.11 or something like that. He was worried about his position, but this is the moment where you want to buy in because you have a massive pump and you just have a huge consolidation right over here on audio. It is very, very likely in the next coming weeks that it is going to start pumping. We are finding a base. If you take the Fibonacci retracement, okay, from the ultimate low, let's go to the daily and take this as all of an impulse, because all of this is an impulse. If you look at the daily, from this low to this high is the impulse, right? So if you take the Fibonacci from the low to the high, this is round about that 38%, that 62%, sorry, Fibonacci retracement, golden pocket right over there. This is where we're currently at, because all of this is a pump. This is where you get the fib on the daily here on audio. And this is where we're currently bouncing. This is buying zone. We should be targeting the highs here again at round about the $4 for audio. So audio is looking pretty bullish, guys. You know, this is the retracement. This is when you want to become bullish, especially when you have a massive pump like this with volume and no volume at all on the retracement. Everything's pointing out that we're just going to be boring, and it is likelier that we're going to have that leg up, okay? Very likely. Now, unless if BTC, Ethereum suddenly has a massive crash and drags the altcoins down, well, yeah, eventually audio might not hold that 62% Fibonacci retracement. Now, what we can see here on the daily chart on the Bitcoin dominance is the Bitcoin dominance is having a little bit of a dip. We've gone here for the last couple of days from 46% all the way down to 44.6% where we're currently at right now. So that's over a 1% drop, meaning that some altcoins are having a little bit of bullishness. We probably have fresh money coming in also. Audio is good, by the way, says George. Yes. What's pumping? ENG, QNT, Cody, RLC. Let's take a look at Engine Coin. What's going on with Engine Coin? Death Killer, hello Andy. After watching your recent video, my mind was absolutely mad. The reason, the call god of TA. Death Killer, thank you very much for that comment. Let's take a look at Engine Coin. Let's take a look at Engine Coin straight away. Let's take a look at Engine. Right, let's take a look at Engine Coin. Hang on a second, guys. I'm just scrolling here through the comment section. Engine Coin. Okay, oh yeah, I remember this one. We did spot this excellent trade on Engine. If you're an old subscriber, we were talking about the Engine, you know, having this descending wedge and then popping here. Our first target was the $1.50 because it was a major support and resistance zone. So you could anticipate this breakout, trade it over here. We did talk about this on a video. This was the video from the 30th of September exactly. So very nice breakout here. We did get above this $1.50 very nicely here. A little bit of a round action, but we did go pretty high in price action. So very valid. Now we are bouncing above here from this major support level. Being support, resistance, bounce over there. Everything's pointing out that Engine is going to have that leg up to the $2 range, okay? $2 range is the top of the wedge, okay, round about this area, plus minus, you know, a few cents because of the volatility. But yeah, our target here for Engine is the $2, which is the top of the wedge. Engine should be climbing up there in the next few weeks, okay, maybe days. This is what we got for Engine. Engine looking pretty good. Look how strong this support is, guys. It's been such a huge resistance. The $1.50 We successfully got above it. We are getting that bounce now from here. Very, very likely engine is going to continue up. Hello, Andy. Can you take a look at Sol? Says Sirjan. Yeah, of course. Let's take a look at Solana. Oof, Solana is looking a little bit exhausted. It is looking a little bit exhausted. Okay, let me just check out here the different support and resistance. Right, Solana didn't manage to break successfully this resistance zone. We just barely went above it. Okay, we had that resistance right over there, which is the $170 approximately, 174. We have two touches there. We just barely touched it right over there. Holding by a thread this major resistance, turning it into support right now. We could get a bounce from this range. Now, if we do drop and not hold this major support level at $145, it is not going to be good news here for Solana, because if we do have that drop, you know, we might be forming a huge descending triangle, and that is not going to be looking good at all here for Solana. This is something we need to pay attention on Solana right now. Okay, we've connected these lower highs. We do have a strong base of support. Now, if we come back down and retest it, yeah, it's not going to be looking good here for Solana. This is a bearish pattern, all right? Getting exhausted. This is, we might have a crypto winter here for Solana. All depending if we do successfully break out this resistance from these lower highs on Solana, then it's going to be looking very good to come back and tackle all-time highs. But yeah, till then, it's not looking too good. I am looking for a pullback in Ethereum chart. Yeah, me too. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Take a look at Ethereum. Okay, we should have that easy pump to almost $4,000. Easy pump. Looking at the VPVR. Looking at how the price action has reacted in between $3,650 and $4,000, you know, it was really easy to get all the way up here, really easy to come straight back down. Now, a similar price action could happen here. We just might go sideways and then have another leg up. If we are lucky enough to have that retracement to the 3,650 or 3,700 even, absolutely great. I might place a little scalp there. Okay, a little day trade, and then, you know, ride that to the $4,000 where I'll be taking some of the profits, and I might ride the next of the trade to the $4,300, which is the measured move of this inverse head and shoulder, guys, right over there. So we should be reaching about $4,300, which is also here the all-time high. And I'm going to do that on PrimeXBT, I think. PrimeXBT, I've got the Ethereum chart here ready on PrimeXBT. Remember, you get 50% added to your deposit by using my link in the description, and you'll be supporting the channel because I get a small commission eventually. All right, but you get the best bonus available, which is 50% added to your deposit. Make sure to take advantage from that bonus. Okay, it's down in the description. Any questions on PrimeXBT, let me know in the comment section. I also have a full tutorial of PrimeXBT, guys. I'm long, guys, says Crypto Pump It. Nice inverse head and shoulder. Yeah, exactly. Very much true. Inverse head and shoulder on Ethereum. Right. When did we talk about Ethereum here on Twitter? Yeah, here we got it. Here we got, okay, this was posted on the 8th of October. Will Ethereum complete the right shoulder and break major resistance at 3.7K? The target of this inverse head and shoulder is 4.5K. It's a little bit underneath 4.5K. But yeah, we posted this on the 9th of October. Very much expected something like this. And we did go down. We didn't hit the 3.2K, but we did hit around about the 3.3K. Okay, 3.4K, sorry. Just below 3.4K. We did manage to form that right shoulder. But yeah, if it would have hit all the way down here, 3,200, I would have placed some long. I would have longed the right shoulder. So this was posted on our Twitter account, guys. If you don't follow us on Twitter, we post every single day, you know, trading ideas, technical analysis, latest news. All right. So yeah, make sure to follow us on Twitter down below. In the description, we have the link, okay, for our official Twitter account. Retest of the $3,650 level, says Crypto Arno. Well, if you are lucky, you will get that opportunity. You could rush in. Okay, it's not too late. You could rush into this trade, but yeah, if we do have some kind of retracement, it would be a great buying opportunity. You would get better gains on the retracement. The thing about you getting in now, you could go on. You could be in negative here for the next few hours if we do retrace. That is the only risk, all depending on your risk, guys. We should easily climb up to $4,000 because on the volume profile, we have a gap, okay? Let me just get it out here for you guys. We do have a gap on the volume profile, as you can see. Okay. Right over there, we have a gap, and this is where we're currently at. This is why we're having this pump. Next major peak on the VPVR is just under $4,000. 3,950 to be more exact would be a good moment to take some profits, okay, because maybe we'll get a heavy rejection there and you will have a second opportunity to long, okay, this inverse head and shoulder. Just talking about the possible scenarios, guys. We could come all the way up to $4,000 and break it, not have that retracement. So it is not late to enter, guys. The only thing is that you are entering, you know, you might go in negative if we do have that retracement. But another good, trading strategy is if you enter right over here and you do have that retracement, you can add to your position and your entry point is gonna ladder down. Okay, I do this a lot while I'm trading. Okay, so I don't miss out on a very good trade that I see. So it is pretty clear on this trade that, you know, at least $4,000. We're going to reach there. It might take hours. It might take a day or two. But if you don't want to miss on this trade, you could long from here. If you pull back, you add to your position. So your entry point is going to scale down and then you pump. And then your entry is lower. That's a good way. Just in case this does continue pumping, then at least you did enter here, right? Or depending on how much you're willing to risk, guys. Let the alts follow, says Hilco. Yes. Can you look at audio, please? Yeah, just take a look at audio. The audio is fine. Yeah. BTC bearish divergence. Yeah, let's take a look at BTC, guys. What's happening with BTC? Bearish divergence on the 4 hourly. What we do also have, though, is very strong hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. Okay. We have a very strong hidden bullish divergence right over here. It would be absolutely great. We are forming a descending wedge on the RSI on the 4 hourly. And inside this descending wedge, we have the lower highs creating the bearish divergence. But on the price action, we are creating higher lows and lower lows on the RSI, which is hidden bullish divergence. So what does this mean? This means, in my opinion, if we, there's no way, in my opinion, that we are going to go below $47,000 if we do drop. So if we drop and hit $51,000, RSI is going to go extremely low, and there's going to be huge amount of a very strong bearish divergence on the 4 hourly RSI, because we'll be still creating higher lows. And the RSI is going to create lower lows. Okay. Still create lower lows, an extreme lower low. And that is going to be extremely bullish. That will be our opportunity, guys. If you missed out on all of this price action and the BTC price retraces to that 51K level, that is going to be our opportunity, guys, to step in and moon, guys, basically. So I mean, there are two scenarios like I mentioned in today's video, guys. The BTC price is looking super bullish, but the two scenarios are bullish. You either go up from here, or you either retrace to that 51k range. Okay, note that this is a range. It could be plus minus $1,000 or $2,000 because of the volatility. You could wick down, hit that 48k level or 49k. Also, because we have a very strong wall of money on the VPVR. This, guys, VPVR is so strong. It is super important to understand VPVR. Check out here how we went the beginning of September all the way up here to just below $53,000. Just, okay, having a little bit of a pop out here on the VPVR, just touching that next wall of money and coming straight back down. So it is possible to come, you know, to that 50k range, just touching, you know, the top of the mountain of the VPVR before we bounce back up. Now we are inside of this mountain right over here. You either break the mountain at the top, which is above $59,000, and we could wick 60,000 and then come back down, because you're not going to have enough money, enough long positions to break this. And we did just retest the low part of the mountain, just at 53,800 approximately, when we did have that retracement before yesterday, touching the lower part here of the mountain. And this is where we have this orange box. So these are the ranges we are looking at. But yes, we do have bearish divergence on the 4 hourly. The best scenario that we could have, guys, to re-enter, because long in here is extremely risky. Shorting is risky because we could break it. The best opportunity would be having, you know, that retracement. It would be absolutely great to that 51k range. That would be our major buy zone. So let's just see what happens. Another great buy zone would be successfully breaking $60,000, $60,000. If we break this range and go parabolic, yeah, basically we are not going to create a double top. We might create a small double top in the immediate short term, but wow, this range is going to be a great buy zone. This area where we have this huge mountain is going to be great to buy BTC. You know, if we do hit $63,000, $64,000, retrace, everybody think it's going to be a double top maybe. On that retracement, that is going to be the next move, okay? That will be the next move. So there are some possibilities, guys. There are some possibilities. We are just at a very difficult range at this moment. There's going to be a few good opportunities in the next coming days. Solana, please. It is an enormous triangle since beginning of September, at least. Target. Enormous triangle, Solana. Yeah, we've taken a look at Solana. I've seen a descending triangle on Solana. It's not looking great. A descending, well, descending triangle or symmetrical triangle if you wish. Okay, I was looking at on the Binance chart. Let's take a look at the FTX chart. This is on the 4 hourly. And yeah, if you connect these lower highs, you connect these higher, yeah, you could potentially say that this is a symmetrical triangle. Yeah, and this is a bullish pattern, all right? So we have two scenarios here on Solana, like I say. If we come down and it will look like a fake out, then this is not going to be any more a symmetrical triangle. It's going to start looking like a descending triangle, okay? If we do have that fake out, then it's not going to be looking good. Then we need to break resistance strongly to get out of this bearish pattern. For the moment, it is looking pretty bullish. We are coming from an uptrend. It is a symmetrical triangle, okay? Now, the measured move, if we successfully break the symmetrical triangle and break this lower high, it is going to be game on for Solana. If we do break here, that is the potential scenario that we're looking for, breaking this lower high. Now, what would be the measured move if we successfully, because this could easily be a fake out also. You could fake out, still come back in. We want to break the last lower high here successfully. Then you want to get bullish because you have a lot of room for a trade here. The measured move target from this symmetrical triangle here is right over here. $260 approximately would be that measured projected move inside from this consolidation. That projected move is coming to the $260. That would be the projected move, okay? Symmetrical triangles, the measured move. The projected move is getting the back of the triangle, okay? That's the impulsive move. Thank you very much for your analysis, says George. You're very welcome. I'm glad you like the analysis. ICW pattern everywhere is this good. On every altcoin, maybe yes, maybe we are forming a kind of W pattern. Could you say that this is a W pattern right over there? Maybe with a slightly higher low. Very, very possible. Very possible. Now, for Solana, it's not going to be looking good if we retest the low. If we retest this low, it's not going to be looking good. If we come back up, break here, this major lower high, it's going to be looking great. So these are the scenarios. Ada, please, let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano is still bullish, but Cardano needs to break the $2.35, guys. Unless we do not break, you know, like I said, we have lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. This breakout hardly had any volume. And what we want to see here for Cardano is breaking the last lower high that we created, which is this one over here. We didn't manage to break it here. If we break it, then that is going to be absolutely great for Cardano. We'll be shooting up here to the all-time high around about the $3. Only if we do break the last lower high right over here, then this is going to be, and the price action is looking okay, just going sideways, making slightly higher lows right over here, slightly higher lows. So everything is pointing out that we could have that breakout and continue to the upside. But this is the moment I would become bullish. I would start trading after we break the $2.35, $2.40 successfully. Then this is going to be everything is going to be pointing out that Cardano is going to have that leg up to that $3 range, all-time high. Andy, you don't by any chance already own Theta? No, I don't. I don't have any Theta. But it is one of the most bullish projects that I am. I see Theta a very, very bullish project. But the reason why I don't own is because I own about 9 cryptocurrencies, I think it is. I've got 9 cryptos and you can't have them all. I wanted to stay around about 10 cryptos. I don't want to have 25 cryptos. I don't want to have 30 cryptos. I just want to have very good, important cryptos. So yeah, I never got to buy Theta, and I was extremely bullish all the way back when it was at 15 cents. I never got to buy Theta, but I bought a huge amount of Chainlink, VeChain, UBT, all of them really, really cheap. Guys, you cannot have them all. So, but I know Theta will be doing well. I will see Theta pumping, well above $30, $40. And yeah, I didn't buy any, but it's just because you can't have them all, right? Could you take a look at DOT, please? Says Nicola. Yeah, straight away. Can you look at DRO chart, please? This is the 5th time I'm asking. It's L1 private smart contract. Thanks. Mickey, yeah, straight away. Sorry about that. I did not see your comment. Let's take a look at DRO and then we'll take a look at DOT. Let's take a look at DRO. Right, DRO, right over here. We're holding by a thread right over here. I would say that DRO is in a buy zone. It is in a buy zone right now. Why are we in a buy zone? This is the 1 hourly chart. We have major resistance at $22. This is where we currently at right now, holding by a thread. Note here, note that we do have resistance, resistance, turning into support right now, okay? The bad thing about this is that we've bounced several times already. We've already bounced several times. So that was a good buy zone here. This one also, this one also. The more times you bounce on a support, guys, the most likely it is to break. And I see here on D-Row that the price is getting a little bit exhausted. So we have one peak there, we have another one here. Is it a kind of a head and shoulder? It could be kind of a head and shoulder right over here, guys. So stay cautious. We might be having a dip here on D-Row, because this price action right over there is not the same than this price action, because here you have an attempt. You hit this high, you come back down, you hit it again, you come back down. Okay, that was already bearish, but if you continue to the upside here and then hit it and then break it, then that's different. Here you just had one attempt on this price action, so this could be a head and shoulder formation, and if this does break, we could come all the way back down to that $16 range, major support. If we finally break this range, yeah, $17 approximately, and that would give us that push down to retest that other support range. The only good thing about this crypto, we didn't have much volume here from this price action. This is on Qcoin. The only good thing is that we are getting bounced. We are getting supported only because of this huge candle over here on the 1 hourly and on the 4 hourly with this huge amount of volume, okay? Note that this is what is holding us right now. The D-Row chart, the D-Row price is just on top of this massive candle with this huge amount of volume. We're just holding by a thread basically here. It does look like it wants to break down. You could potentially try and long this, have a tight stop loss, because we might get a massive bounce. That's what we got for D-Row. Just a quick look at here are the price action volume and support levels. Let's take a look at DOT straight away. Polkadot. Right, Polkadot. I've taken a look at ADA already, Chelevans, ADA, and Chainlink. Let's take a look at Chainlink. I've taken a look at ADA already. Hello guys, hello. Just looking at the comment section. Right, Polkadot. Yeah, looking very bullish. We've broken out from a major resistance zone on Polkadot. Let me just take a look at the VPVR on Polkadot also. If we zoom in on Polkadot, we were looking at this symmetrical triangle, guys. This is what we got here on the chart on Polkadot. Okay, there was a symmetrical triangle. Check out here what we got on the chart, because we had the breakout of the symmetrical triangle. And you know, we only become bullish when you break the last lower high from a pattern. Okay, last lower high was this one right over here, right? So this was the last lower high. Now we had this symmetrical triangle. You break out. Do you become bullish here? No, because this could easily come straight back down. You don't have much volume. Then what do we have? We have the breakout from the last lower high right over there, here, also here. Check out how we did come back down and retest the resistance turning into support. That's a great buy zone, guys. This is just what I explained this on the other cryptocurrency. I can't remember which one it was right now, but yeah, the same thing I explained here. When you break the last lower high, check out here, you can see it on Polkadot. We broke it, came back down, boom, that's where you want to enter. I know it's difficult when you see retracements, you think it might drop lower, but it should hold, guys. Tight stop loss, or even below this higher low right over there. Stop loss round about this area. Major buying zone. What happened? It skyrocketed. I think some good news came out. Mainnet, yeah, something came out on Polkadot news. Major blast off with a huge amount of volume. The good thing about Polkadot right now is that, you know, we might see some sideways action. We could come down all the way to the $38, 37, major volatility. That is a retracement from the pump. Eventually, we could expect this. We have a major support level at $38. So any retrace to about $38 is good, in my opinion, for Polkadot to re-enter. Ethereum BTC, please, straight away. I've taken a look at Polkadot. I think I'm just lagging behind the comment section. Wow, Ethereum BTC had a massive correction. I think Ethereum BTC is going to pick up now, because we haven't you could say almost reached the target. The top of the wedge is the target. Okay, we had a descending wedge here, breakout, another descending wedge, breakout from here, and then a kind of descending wedge that was just going down and down and down. We didn't successfully break here the wedge, right? We had a kind of a descending wedge right over there, connecting the lower highs. And it was just going lower and lower. This didn't play out well at all. It seems like we formed a base right there. More like of a descending triangle. Right, if I connect the lower highs here on the Ethereum BTC chart and the lows right over there, it seems like we broke, got resistance here, and then continue to the downside. Now this met the target already. The back of this triangle, back of the triangle from the breakout, this already met the target, even went lower. But yeah, I'm pretty bullish on the Ethereum BTC chart. I think Ethereum will still outperform Bitcoin in the next coming months. There will be a massive Ethereum rally while Bitcoin might go sideways. But there's always flips from altcoins to Bitcoin, from Bitcoin to altcoin. What has happened in the last couple of weeks? Bitcoin has been pumping like crazy. What have the altcoins been doing? They've just been going sideways and dumping, right? Also because of the Bitcoin dominance. This is what happened since late September. This is why, you know, Bitcoin was pumping. The Bitcoin dominance was pumping since late September for the last couple of weeks. So this is why, you know, some altcoins, Ethereum, were just going sideways. Some of them were dumping. So people, all eyes on Bitcoin. When all of the eyes and all of the, you know, emotion is on Bitcoin is when you want to flip on altcoins. So now is a good moment to flip on altcoins, because we're going to see a lot of them start pumping hard, such as Ethereum. Ethereum is the leader, okay? Ethereum is the one leading the way. What's happening with Ethereum? Ethereum is starting to break a major resistance zone. What's happening to Bitcoin? Not much. Bitcoin is not doing much. So yeah, guys, all eyes on Ethereum and altcoins. Ethereum is the trigger for the alt season as well. So we're just getting that confirmation at this moment. Ethereum is giving that confirmation. So let's take a look at Link, US dollar, chain link. I have 30%. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I have. If it's 30 or 29% now. Bitcoin flipped my portfolio. So Bitcoin went up, Chainlink a couple of percent. But Chainlink was my number one holding. And I think it's my number two right now, because Bitcoin had such a massive pump and Chainlink was just like dead. It was just not doing much. That Bitcoin flipped Ethereum, Chainlink. Right, let's take a look. Chainlink is doing pretty good. Getting a great bounce as expected from this range, which is the $23, $24. And I'll explain why straight away. Okay, let me just show you. I want to show you guys the portfolio right over here. this is my ledger portfolio. Chainlink was my number one for a long time. It was my number one for a long time, over 30%. And Bitcoin just flipped my Chainlink portfolio because Bitcoin has just been pumping like crazy for the last couple of weeks. But yeah, Bitcoin used to be about 23, 24%, 25% of my portfolio. Chainlink 30%, because Bitcoin has been pumping so much, it's flipped Chainlink. Right, let's take a look at Chainlink. What's going on, guys? Well, Chainlink, nothing has changed, just too much. We have descending wedge right over here, breaking resistance, bouncing into some heavy support. Now, the good thing about Chainlink, we have a massive, huge amount of volume, guys. Get ready, because we could see fireworks very soon. Very bullish volume on Chainlink. We haven't seen this volume for quite a few months, all the way back in May. Only this selling pressure, we had that amount of volume. If I zoom in here on Chainlink, we are suddenly seeing a huge amount of volume on the 4-hourly chart with this pump. Expect Chainlink to consolidate and start pumping, okay, when we see this amount of volume. Very likely. Now, what we got here is the descending wedge. Guys, the descending wedge target is the top of the wedge, which should be around about that $35. Now, are we going to go there in a straight line? No. This is why we had this bounce. We bounced at the support level just below $24. $24 is a major level here, as you can see. So we just had a bounce from there. It's very likely that we'll be continuing up. And the next major resistance is $32. That is a major resistance zone that we need to break to successfully reach the top of the wedge at 35. Now, it is pretty clear $35, $36 is the target. Now, what we do not know is how we're going to arrive there. If it's going to be very choppy, is it going to be very easy, very parabolic from this moment, as we see very nice volume on Binance? Or are we going to get, massive rejections, come back up here, massive rejections, and then, reach the target maybe in about 3 or 4 weeks? Everything is pointing out that we should be pumping to that range. Descending wedge target is the top of the wedge. So we should be having pretty nice price action with corrections all the way up here to the $35 top of the wedge for Chainlink. I'm taking a look at Cardano already. Luna. Hello, Crypto Legend, says Mark Dirch. I'm late. No worries, my man. You always here. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate all the analysis. You're very welcome, Lisa. Thank you. I've checked out Dero already, Brandon. I've checked out Dero about 10 minutes ago. So, yeah, let me just check out here the comment section. Xrp analysis, please. Let's take a look at XRP. What's going on with XRP? Right, XRP. Right, XRP. All right, yeah, I remember XRP now. I'm just taking a look here. We had the descending wedge. We had the descending wedge target on XRP is the $1.35, the top of the wedge, okay? We have also on the 4-hourly chart a kind of inverse head and shoulder. The right shoulder is very small, but we connected here these lower highs on the 4-hourly. We broke it successfully, and now we are bouncing. We were bouncing at the $1, just above $1.05. Very strong support. It has been right over here. As you see, we have this orange box. This is why I have this orange box, because it's been a major level of consolidation, and we did successfully break out from here. So it's likelier that XRP will continue to the upside, meeting the target of the top of the wedge, and see what happens next. Are we going to get rejection or continue up? But we do have a clear target on XRP hitting $1.30, $1.35 in the next coming weeks. Okay, it might be days, but I would just say a couple of weeks. I don't know how we are going to climb to those levels. All right. XRP looking pretty bullish. We are printing higher lows, looking pretty good. Polkadot, yeah, I've taken a look at Polkadot. Andy, AXS, please. Yeah, let's take a look at AXS straight away. What's going on with AXS? Wow. AXS gone crazy. This is what I got on AXS, guys. This is what I got on AXS. This is a clear example of what I always talk about on the channel. A clear example of what we talk here on the channel. Talking about these major resistance and support levels. Most important thing here on AXS is the volume, okay? Guys, when you do chart analysis, just to keep it simple, I know there are hundreds of strategies, hundreds of indicators, hundreds of YouTubers, including myself, that are just gonna, you know, get a lot of people confused. I try to keep it super simple, and on AXS, you know, you can't get as more simple as this on doing charting, right? So most importantly, volume, okay? Where's the peak of the volume? Right over here. We have many candles. Where does this candle finish? Where we have the wicks and some body closers. This is round about the $115-120 range, all right? We can clearly see this is where I have this box. Huge volume. The price action corrects, low volume, then we pump, okay? So this is a confirmation of the trend is going to continue. When we pump and break the last highs right over there, and we have a consolidation, check out the consolidation. You know, this pump also very important. This pump over here, check out the volume, pretty high, right? High volume on the pump, retracement, low volume. High volume on the pump, retracement, volume is going down. We have a little bit of high volume right over there when we had this pump, but still retracing. High volume here on the pump, so the buying pressure is still there. Retracing, low volume, volume disappears, and the volume disappears while the price action is going sideways and to the downside, right? Meaning that the bears are not fighting, they are not fighting to the downside. Now, major buy zone, you know, risky trade, not well, risky trade, but, you know, tight stop loss. Put your stop loss here, well below, in between the middle or below the actual big candle here with volume. You should have been pretty safe here. And yeah, basically, AXS should be reaching around about that $150 range, the top here. We should be retesting the top in the next coming days. So that was a great buy zone, guys. This is, you know, this is why I had this box over here. I'm sure we did talk about this, about AXS, you know, having pump down, breaking resistance, coming back down. I bet we were talking about this box being a good buy zone. Yeah, it's just pumped between today and yesterday. That's it, guys. Basically, that is it. We are targeting here the top for a retest. Are we going to do a double top, or are we going to break it? We do not know, but what we do know is most of the times you retest the top. So this is where you want to ride this trade. And AXS can be traded on Bybit, guys. I haven't taken a look at AXS here for quite a bit, but it can be traded on Bybit. They've added AXS here. Could have been a great trade. I did not take a look at AXS for quite some time. Guys, you got the best bonus down below on Bybit, okay? You get $1,645, up to $1,645 by using my link in the description, okay? Prime XBT, my favorite day trading platform. What's going on with Ethereum? Ethereum is just going to climb up potentially to that $4,000 range, guys, okay? I'm looking for a retracement. I'm a conservative trader. But as I mentioned, we have hardly any volume, guys. That's why, you know, it was pretty safe since we started the trend to long Ethereum. If you correct, you could add to your position. But we're looking for that target here at 3,950 would be our major resistance zone. You could take some profits there already, because that is where we have a lot of volume on the VPVR, okay? If I zoom out here on the VPVR, there you have it, right over there. You have a peak in volume. This is at the $3,950. We might get some type of rejection on Ethereum there. All right, guys, let me go through the comment here, quick comment section. Pamela, thank you very much for your $4.99. Thank you very much appreciated. Thanks, Andy, for the great TA. Thank you very much, Pamela. Can you look at Engine? Thanks. Yeah, I'll take a look at Engine straight away. I did take a look at Engine at the beginning of the stream, but we'll take a look at it again straight away. Right, Engine. Let's take the VPVR out of the way. We don't need the VPVR here at the moment. Yeah, basically Engine is super bullish, Pamela. We got really good bullish price action coming here for Engine. We have nice higher lows right over here on the 4 hourly. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher low right over there where we got a massive bounce. We did talk about this on one of my videos. This must have been on the 28th or 29th of September, just about breaking out. I was extremely bullish, made a very bullish video on Engine right over here when we were trading around about the $1.24, $1.25, just before the breakout. Now our first target was the $1.50, could take some profits there, put your stop loss at break even, so that was a great trade. Now it is likely that we are going to get a bounce here at the $1.50 where we're currently bouncing right over there, and climb up, okay, climb up to the $2 range. Very possible, very likely. The $1.50 has been a super strong resistance and support as soon as we got above it. Now we bounced here for a long time here on this major support level of $1.50. When we broke below it, it was a strong resistance. Now when we got above it, it is strong support, so it is likely it will hold and continue to the upside. We've got a target here already from this descending wedge, which is all the way up here at the top of the wedge at $2. So this is what we got for $1.50. Should be holding very nicely here for Engine, and we should be climbing up to that $2 in the next coming days. Okay, it might be a week or it might be 2 weeks, but that is our target for Engine. Pamela, thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Guys, we got Natalie that is live right now, okay? So you guys want to go and check out Natalie. Pamela, thank you very much. Super chat support the channel. Yeah, it definitely does. Thank you very much for the super chat. Guys, check out Natalie. She is live right now. The link is in the comment section. Make sure to show some support. Have a lot of questions. She's doing live technical analysis for the community. So check out Natalie, guys. The link is in the comment section. All right. Check out Natalie. She is live right now. I made 39% on Engine on October 1st on your advice. Let hope lightning strikes twice. Thank you, 81 HM. Glad. I mean, this makes me super happy, guys. I haven't been nailing it too much on the last predictions on BTC. Waiting for that correction. We did not have that correction, guys. I've been waiting for a correction ever since we were just hitting $50,000, and we've just been pumping and pumping, guys. So yeah, for the last week, I haven't been, I've just been waiting and waiting while the price is just pumping and it's just going. But yeah, I was planning to dive in on the retracement here, on any type of retracement. We're just not having it, guys. We're just not having it. It's going a little bit too parabolic. So stay cautious with long positions. Stay very cautious, guys. But I'm glad I have someone in the comment section that he nailed some profits on Engine on this call that I made on one of my videos on the 30th of September or the 29th. I don't remember. It was just at the very end of this wedge, and getting profits here at the first target. So congratulations on you. Thank you very much for that comment, guys. Make sure to check out Natalie. I'm going to take Ocean, take a look at Ocean here for AC. Make sure to hop on to Natalie's live stream, okay? Join the Telegram group down below also. Follow us on Twitter. We post every single day there, different technical analysis, trading ideas. So join us there. Let's take a look at Ocean straight away. Ocean Protocol. I also have quite a bit of Ocean in my portfolio, actually. I'm a strong believer in Ocean Protocol. Right, what can we see here for Ocean? If we extend this, it hasn't been too legit with support and resistance. We've been breaking it down here, coming back up. Woof, we are seeing a pretty nice volume now on Ocean, sorry. Ocean, though, we can see that we have a descending channel, not a descending wedge. It's not a kind of a wedge, it's more of a channel. But I'm extremely bullish on Ocean, okay? Data feed. Data here is super important in the cryptocurrency space. This is not a cup and handle. It's not. Yeah. What can we see here? This is clearly a channel, though. It's not a wedge in this case. On the 4 hourly, we do have a descending channel. Ocean, we get the width of the channel for the potential target is coming almost to the $1 range. We did get a bounce here from this resistance. This is the 73 cents more or less. We do have a strong support there, strong resistance here. This is where we've got this orange box. We just touched it there and then broke below it. Now we broke above it again. So yeah, 73 cents holding very, very nicely. We are seeing some volume kicking in, which is bullish. Yeah, this could start pumping pretty hard. Ocean Protocol, yeah, this is an insane project. Very, very good project. Ocean Protocol is 8% of my portfolio here on my Ledger Nano. Ocean Protocol, almost 8% here. It's my 4th holding on the Ledger Nano. I'm super bullish on this one. I have Digibyte also, Synthetic Network, not too much, 2%. Digibyte, Unibright, guys. Just, you know, I have some people sometimes asking me, what do I hold? What do I have on my portfolio? And yeah, Bitcoin is number 1 now. Chainlink number 2, Ethereum number 3. I also hold some VeChain, but you cannot have your VeChain on your Ledger Live. You cannot have Fusion Protocol. I'm extremely bullish on Fusion Protocol, guys. Interoperability. This token is going to be absolutely huge, but it's just been such a poor performer. But it's I'm extremely bullish on this crypto. It looks like that we are forming. It's not a cup and handle. It can't be a cup and handle because the handle is well below 50% of the cup. But I do see this one popping, guys. This is one of my small cap coins, which I do believe can hit the $10 range in the next coming months. Fusion Protocol, guys. This is one of my macro altcoins. I also hold Metis Protocol. You cannot have Metis on. Metis is a layer 2 solution. Guys, make sure to join Natalie. Okay, I'm leaving the stream right now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining the Digibyte being slows. Yeah, Orlandi, your opinion to DOT. Are you already done? Yeah, I'm already done, guys. But anyway, Emre, Polkadot should be holding $38. Okay, should be holding $38. It's a major resistance. It's been a major resistance that should be turning into very strong support. Okay, this is what we got for DOT right over here. We are currently above it. We have some very decent volume. Expect some type of correction, but $38, $37 should be a very great buy zone. Okay, we have a very huge cluster of resistance around that range. So we've just gone above it now. Expect some fireworks here for Polkadot. All-time high is imminent at this point. Okay, all-time high is just below the $50. We just see a lot of volatility in between $38 and $48, which is the all-time high right over there. We should be climbing up pretty fast to the all-time highs for Polkadot. $37, $38 should be holding nicely as support on Polkadot. Check out Natalie, guys. She is live right now. I am going to finish the stream. Make sure to check out Natalie. Ask her a lot of questions. The link for Natalie's stream is in the comment section right now, guys. In the comment section for Natalie's stream. Thank you, guys, and I will